Hello everyone, my name is Jacob. I'm GTEL Solutions, and what we offer is call center services as well as auto dialing and predictive dialing services. Okay, this is our predictive dialing main interface page, where if, let's say for example, if you were an agent and you were going to begin calling, this is what he or she would be seeing. Okay, and I want to point out the difference between an auto dialer and a predictive dialer is that an auto dialer, let's say for example, if you were to click start, would call a set of telephone numbers, okay, at the rate in which you indicate. All right, so let's say 100 calls a minute. It would start dialing those 100 calls. It would then, as soon as somebody answers the phone call, it would play a message for them, and that person would then, if interested in speaking to somebody, would then press 1 on their phone, and the call would then be transferred to, let's say, your sales agent or your telemarketer. Okay, that's an auto dialer. And the predictive dialer works differently. Okay, what a predictive dialer does is, like the auto dialer, it will call, okay, a list automatically by clicking start on a button, and the calls will start. The system will start dialing, and as soon as the person picks up on the other line, okay, the call is then routed right back to the agent or telemarketer. Okay, so the person, let's say, answers the phone and the call routed, and then you would then start speaking to the person immediately. Okay, versus the auto dialer, the person would answer the phone, and then he or she would hear a message first, and then press 1 on their phone to speak with them. So they work completely different, and I just wanted to point that out first. Okay, so again, this is the predictive dialer main page. Okay, predictive dialers can be extremely much more efficient than manual dialing. Okay, so instead of, let's say, if you have a telemarketer that has to call 50 or 100 people a day, or 3 people a day, instead of calling each telephone number manually with a telephone, the system can do it 5 calls at a time. 5 calls, basically, in other words, that you can click start and 5 lines will dial out, instead of 1 line if you were to be doing it manually. So as soon as it detects somebody on the line, it transfers it over. If it detects an answering machine, you can have the option to transfer the call over to you so that you can personally leave a message, or you can have the system automatically leave a pre-recorded message that you would record down here. Okay. Aside from that, that's really the most important part. That's what a predictive dialer does. Okay, it basically calls automatically, gets people on the phone. Okay, some of the other things that the system will do is it will run report on what the outcomes were to the calls. It obviously lets you upload your own list. It lets you receive email notifications on phone calls. Let's say if you have somebody on the line and the call is let's say 3 minutes long. Well, you can set that so that after 3 minutes, because after 3 minutes you would assume that the call is going well, they're interested in what you're talking to them about. Can send a message, an email to whoever you want. Okay, maybe your manager or you yourself, with that caller's information. Okay. So they are very efficient, and you can use them for telemarketing. You can use them for, if you can call your own clients and do, thank you calls, promotions, just leave messages. Really, you can do a lot with these things. So that's it. I just wanted to go over our system real quick to kind of tell you what a predictive dialer does. If you give us a call, I can go ahead and give you a demo of how the system works exactly. This is just the elevator pitch on what our system does. So thank you very much, and hope you enjoyed it. If you have any other questions, you can email me, jacob@gtelsolutions.com, and here's gtelsolutions.com. So just put Jacob here, okay? Or you can give us a call at 95207-8675. And I can answer any questions there as well. Okay, thank you so much. Bye-bye.